So, the new Batman Arkham Shadow trailer dropped a few days ago. We're gonna go through the entire trailer frame by frame, pointing out everything you need to know about the new Batman Arkham game that's coming out on VR on the MetaQuest 3 in October. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Now let's get into the trailer. Alright. First, the first frame. So, in this clip, we're in a combat section, and it seems like throughout this game it's going to be free roam, kind of, as it won't be like the first VR game that we got. As if you guys remember, the first VR game that we got, it was essentially an experience. Like, I described this to Spudica a few days ago, that it's a lot like an amusement park ride. You don't really do much in it. You do little interactions here and there, but it's not like a full-on like game, if you know what I mean. It's just like you sit there and you go through the entire thing as an experience, which is why I'm pretty sure it's called Batman Arkham VR Experience. It's not like an actual game. This, on the other hand, is a game, as you literally go through it and you're able to play, as you see here, just like the actual Arkham games. You're able to grapple someone in and then punch them in the face. That's a lot like in Arkham Knight or Arkham City. Pretty much all the Arkham games except for the first one in Arkham Asylum, where you're able to use your grapple gun and then jump to them and do your beatdown attack or drop down attack and hit them to the floor. Here it's a little different, where you don't jump to them, you pull them towards you and then you punch them in the face. Here you're able to grapple hook up. Here it seems like this is a stealth section, which we'll see later in the trailer. I'm not 100% sure where we are. I'm assuming from what we see later in the trailer, it's going to be like a Tyger like base, because Tigers are back. Like that's a Tyger guard. Like, this is literally a Tyger guard from Arkham City, and this takes place before Arkham Asylum. And it seems like the Tyger Corporation, or whoever's running Tyger, has been doing it for a while, you know. And I'm pretty sure this is before Hugo Strange took over, because I'm not sure if we'll see him here as part of the story, but in Arkham City it's Hugo Strange and Ra's al Ghul running the Tyger guards. But here in the shot, it's clearly a stealth section. Not sure where we are. I initially thought it was a bank. I'm not sure if it is a bank anymore, because it's Tyger guard. I think it might be a Tyger building. So if we go back here, right here, remember those words: the cops, the courts, I believe it says, and the clink. We do see this later on. I'm not 100% sure what that is, but I'm pretty sure this is like Rat King's base or whatever. And they call him Rat King in the trailer, by the way. It's not like Rat Catcher like the comics. It's Rat King. We have to stop it. We're in the sewers. Even if it consumes me. This is Gotham, of course, the GCR tower. And here's pretty cool. We get to fly down into the place. That we get to fly in through and break windows, I assume. Flying down is making me think that this game is gonna be free roam, and that we're able to free roam anywhere not anywhere we want, but like places the game wants us to go, you know. Because on most games you use your joysticks to click where you want to go. It's like teleportation type. So I'm not sure if this game's gonna have a free roam mechanic, because if we're able to fly down like how we did in the trailer, I'm not sure if it's gonna be teleportation like in other VR games. Like for movement, it might actually be free roam, because usually your character doesn't move on its own unless it's like you're TPing places. So it might be free roam. Who knows? Please God. Right here. It's the freaking bat. I love that they brought that back. Here we get to counter. They brought back the counter stuff, and it tells us where the counter is. I assume the game will have different difficulties like the actual Arkham games, as you won't see when to counter. But here, of course, it's VR. You can't see behind you, so you have to have a trigger. And this is the counter. You counter, and I guess countering in this game isn't like how it is in the Arkham games, where you counter, you press the counter button and Batman just does it for you. It's more like a dodge. You see, he dodges and then he attacks, and I assume we use the controllers to punch. On the top, we get a combo meter as well. I'm pretty sure that's our health, like in the bat symbol at the top. Pretty cool stuff. We see more stuff, and I think he jumped there. He jumped there. He jumped off the guy. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he jumped off the guy. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure he used this the combo meter. In Arkham games, you can use your combo meter to do certain attacks or whatever, special attacks, and usually when you use it, your combo bar turns back to blue. It's usually yellow or orange. You use it, it turns back to blue. And here it turns from yellow to blue, which means he uses combo, and that's a completely different attack too, if you see this. Boom, on the floor. This is clearly, and you see cops, courts, and clink. Through the words of the Rat King, we find our way, and it's clearly looking like a secret passageway, maybe the Rat King's apartment or whatever. But one thing I want to point out, you're right here. Oh, I missed it. Here. these things. That, my friends, if you remember from the Arkham games on tracking missions, specifically Arkham Asylum, when you're trying to track Officer Bowles' alcohol, these things show up. It looks like we're gonna be able to track someone through the city and follow it to find these things, which is why I also think it's gonna be free roam. But I want to go back and check if there's anything in the room, because I didn't really take a look at that. It's that poster, the Black Glove. I think I've heard of this. I'm not 100% sure on this. I think the Black Glove is like a cult or something in Gotham, like a really old cult. I think it's just an Easter egg. I'm not sure if it'll appear in the game, but here, this is the board I was talking about before. I'm not sure if this was the same thing. Let me check back actually. So that's the board and 49 seconds. It looks different. I think this is a different place. I'm pretty sure this is probably in the GCPD somewhere. It has the Rat King there, so why would he have his own picture? But yeah, here we find it seems like he got arrested or something. They have his mask, they have a cassette tape, they have a bunch of stuff here about the Rat King. It seems like he either got caught or it's just clues he's left for the cops. Here we see Harvey Dent before his transformation into Two-Face. I'm really hoping we see him get transformed into Two-Face in this game, because according to my last Arkham Shadow video, it seems like that's the case. Like, according to the timelines and everything, it seems like we're either gonna see it in this game or it's really close to happening. So I really hope it's gonna happen. And we see him going there too. This is Jonathan Crane, also known as the Scarecrow, before he becomes Scarecrow, of course. And Harley Quinn. This is what I want to talk about. So this is a Tyger tower, it seems like, because this guy is clearly the big guy in the Tyger operations, and there's a bunch of Tygers behind him, and we see Tyger right there. So it seems like he's the big guy in Tyger. It seems like in this game you take him down, because later on we see like a boss fight with him in the game, which is pretty cool. And it seems like when you defeat him, I guess Raish or Hugo Strange overtakes them. So yeah, Tyger's back. Here we see Batman taking down people. You can use gadgets. You can use the Batarang in this game too. It's pretty cool. Batarang. This is the same place we were at the beginning, I believe. Actually, no, never mind. I think this is actually in the Tyger Tower. It might be Jezebel Plaza. It says Jezebel on the top left. That was referred to in Arkham Origins a lot. Somewhere you went a lot in the game. But I think this is the Tyger Tower, because there's flags everywhere. There's a gun and there's a bunch of Tyger guards in here. I'm not sure where we were before. Maybe that was also a Tyger Tower. I'm not sure. But this is definitely a Tyger Tower from what I see. And this is a stealth section. And those guys have the braces, whatever they're called, that alert when they get taken down, which is cool. They bring back a lot of the old stuff. Pretty cool. And here you can silent takedown just like the games. Really cool. That is Barbara, if I believe. I'm wrong, but it looks just like Barbara. And that is so cool. It's gonna be free roam. This alone, you jump down. I'm not sure if it's like a one swoop action, but it seems like you can move around. This is like you're running, like full on sprinting, bro. Look at you, look at this. Jesus Christ, so cool. And honestly, and here's the glue gun, the glue grenade. It's so cool. This, and look at that. I didn't even catch this before. That is the ventriloquist. That's really cool. I didn't catch that before. I'm pretty sure it's Wesker from his design, because he has the glasses on. He has like kind of like back hair, but that seems like a really first version, like a really old version of Scarface. It's really, really cool to see. I did not think we'd get him in this. I completely missed this on my first watch. I'm so sorry. I'm not sure who the other guys are. I'm not sure what's on the board. It's probably not that important because it's like a session. I'm sure that you're playing as Bruce, not Batman in this scenario. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's probably Crane in the back. I'm not sure. Yeah, here is a boss fight with him. It seems like you're gonna take down this guy by the end of the game, and then we see that Hugo or Raish or whoever takes over Tyger at the end.
Everything that's wrong with Gotham, I'm done holding back.
And he gets his electric gloves from Arkham Origins, which is so cool that they brought back. It's insane. I honestly did not think we'd get a free roam Batman game. It's so cool. It's so cool, especially with all these gadgets you can use. It's just different. Like this game got me just so hyped. Even though I'm not gonna play the game because I don't own a MetaQuest system. For those of you that do play the game, it's looking so good. Like seriously. Batman Arkham Shadow. And this guy, this is the Rat King. For those of you that have no idea who this guy is, so he didn't recognize him. If you go back to the story trailer that they jumped like 3 months ago, that's him. Literally him right there. So it does seem like he got locked up in GCPD, which is why they have his mask, whatever. It seems like the Rat King is like a different persona that overtakes him when he's the Rat King. He's either one, trying to help Batman, or two, promising something and then just escaping. So whichever one that is, we'll see in the trailer. I mean, not the trailer, in the game. But other than that, this game is looking amazing. I know a lot of people were shitting on it before for it being a VR game, and yes, this would be good in a different system, but as I said before, the Rat King, the Rat Catcher, whatever you want to call him, it's rats, and I feel like it'd be so good in VR, especially the way they tackled it. Like, it really looks like they put so much effort into it. I did not expect to get a free roam Batman Arkham game, especially with all the combat, all the gadgets you can use, everything you can do. I'm gonna be so surprised if it's like fully free roam, like you can go wherever you want, like in the regular Arkham game. I'll be blown away if that's the case, but if not, we still get like a really good game. And it's so cool that they were able to move a lot of the things from the original games and put it into this one in VR too. Like, it's crazy. You can't really hate on it other than the fact that it's VR. Like, sure, you can say why is it a VR game? If it wasn't the Rat King, if it was any other guy or villain, it would have been really questionable. Any other villain that dealt with insects, I feel like it'd be fine. Like, the Rat King is a good thing to do in VR. It's a lot more scarier to deal with. It's a lot of people's biggest fears, and it's just a whole different experience in VR than it is on PC. Of course, we'd all love an actual Arkham game on PC or console, like regular Arkham games, but they just had to go and make Suicide Squad. Like, come on, man, why did you just make this in freaking in regular, man? It's ridiculous. But at the end of the day, we're getting a Batman Arkham game, and even though it's in VR, it's looking really promising. And for any of you that are gonna play this game and that actually do have a MetaQuest 3, you're getting a good game. It's looking like it's gonna be really good. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed this video. This is like a different style of video that I'm doing. If I did miss anything, let me know in the comments below what I did miss, because I'm not gonna get everything, because I haven't zoomed in frame by frame and looked for everything. A lot of things that popped out to me that someone that's not in tune with Batman or comics at all, I just got. This is one thing that most people probably wouldn't get or link back to the first trailer, which is the Rat King just showing himself as himself in the trailer. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, as I post videos just like this one every single week. Well, not just like this one, but like something like this standard. Click on the best symbols, check my last week's video, and click on the video to the right. That's a checkout video. I think you'll like it on my channel, because if you like this one, you'll definitely like that video. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you all next week with another video. Peace.